Well, anyways, I kind of got that rigged up in there. And then on the exterior spout, I have the full port open right now, and it's already hooked up to the hose because it kind of like dips down and then it has to come up this little lump here. So I wanted to have the hose where it actually drains and where I open or close it from to be down the incline a little bit, and hopefully that's going to be enough. But I mostly wanted to see if my overflow is working okay. I've just got some clay and some diatomaceous earth in here. I don't want to, this is still drying, so I'm not going to let too much overflow, but I'm going to check and see how much water is back in there after I let this go for just a little bit longer. But yeah, it'll be nice. I got to set rocks since I had this little dirt line. I was able to just tuck the extra liner underneath, so that gives me a little leeway to pull it up if I do ever decide to make my pond a little bit deeper. But anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and turn this off, and I'm probably gonna end up keeping this packed with a good bit of diatomaceous earth to keep the bugs from growing in there. And then it'll also act as kind of like a water detoxer. Hopefully this doesn't get much higher. We'll see. Anyways, I have some rocks that I piled up down over there because I was expecting my big pond liner to come in today, but I'm not sure if I'm about to go run out and get another big bunch of rocks from the Home Depot, or if I'm going to move some of those over here and start just going ahead and rocking the edge a little bit better, because I want to get this rocked, and then I want to get this weed cloth. I'm going to go ahead and cut it. I left it long enough so that it could come all the way down if I wanted it to, but again, I decided that because I've got animals that are going to be trying to come up and down this ledge in the wintertime even, I don't want them to hurt their ankles or anything if they like slip on, like if a rock moves or something like that, because my geese are going to be a little bit heavier. So I'm going to go ahead and let this, I'm going to put like a little weed cloth circle around here and around here. Just keep the weeds back a little bit, but I'm going to actually let the grass grow in this area to have some roots to shore this up for the animals to be going up and down. But obviously I still need like rocks for here, rocks for here. This rock area is not deep enough, as deep as it's supposed to be, so I need up like tons of rocks. Down there, I think what I'm gonna do, instead of because I wasn't really planning on finishing that area for a while, partially because of the cost of the rocks. But I actually have, because I don't think I want to use my weed cloth over top of the pond liner here, because that also has a lot of toxic chemicals. So after I leach out quite a bit of the chemicals of the pond liner that goes in, I'm going to put down, I have some 60-inch, a big massive roll of 60-inch white waffle weave fabric that was like really cheap, like $1 a yard, that I got from a discount fabric shop that was for making woven samples for my clothing company, my now defunct clothing company. So it was really inexpensive, and I think I am just going to go ahead and put that over top of the pond liner after it gets the chemicals leached out, and then I'll just put a little bit of rocks around the edge, and just like a little bit of rocks to hold that down. But that really cheap fabric over top of it is going to help add some UV protection to that pond liner, so that it's not gonna just get wrecked if it takes me like another year to get the rocks to cover it up. So anyways, I'm feeling very satisfied about this little situation. Obviously it doesn't like look great over here and stuff, but I mostly just wanted that overflow. And again, I might add the little extender with the downspout thingamabobber, like the little short end cap thing that will extend just a little bit further out with the real proper end cap on it. Once I have a ladder, I might just borrow my neighbor's, since I'm not doing the asphalt fiber coating. So that's why it's kind of like kiltered over this way, because it's probably going to extend a little bit. And then also in case like the water ever just like forcefully shoots out. But over there on my gutter over there, I also have a lot of water dripping out. Part of that's because the gutter needs to be cleaned. So if I can't fix it, I'm going to attach another one of these thingamabobs over there, and then actually run a gutter. I have leftover gutters from like from other things, like my gutters that came off of my garage. So I may just stack a gutter off of that rain chain and just pop it over into the pond. Because again, I don't want so much water going in next to the house, because then my basement gets wet, it gets musty, all this stuff. So anyways, that's how it's going.